Hello everyone, how are you doing, and welcome back to another video. In today's video we are going to be doing a little bit of a different one, where I'm sort of just going to talk at you for a little while, just about something that's been on my mind for the past couple of days, just about Call of Duty in general. Rather than doing one of my live commentary videos, I'll just have some gameplay rolling in the background from some different CODs. Obviously from the title you've seen that the main point of the video is, will Call of Duty ever be as good as it once was in these previous games? Obviously, by the thumbnail, you can see we've got Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 1, Modern Warfare 3, but there's Black Ops 2 as well, but there's so many other great Call of Duties. But I feel like now, it's got to be going on 7 or 8 years, there hasn't been a game released from Call of Duty that's really gripped me, and I've not wanted to turn it off, and I'm enjoying it, and I'm jumping in with friends all the time. All the spare time I get, I'm on that game. Whereas when Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops 1, all those sort of games out, there was sort of like a 6-year period from like Modern Warfare 1 onto like Black Ops 3, if that even was six years or whatever it was. It was some of the best times, and just back to back bangers of games, you know, just really good games, ones you really enjoyed playing, great weapons, great maps. But I just feel like now, for a long time, probably about 6 or 7 years again, there's just not been a game that's gripped me the same. I haven't minded Black Ops 3, and you know, I have played a little bit. I'm like Prestige 8 or 9 or something. I've not completely played it as I normally would the Call of Duty, but I just don't get the same, you know, feeling that I once had. Just let me know what your thoughts are on that. Do you feel like that as well, or are you on the opposite? You know, you didn't like the old CODs, or maybe you've never played them, maybe you've just started playing the game in the last sort of couple of years, and the ones that you're playing you're enjoying. Is it maybe linked to the new engine that we've got? You know, is that something that is really affecting the way the games feel? Probably. And I don't really feel like it'll ever go back to the way it was, just with the way, you know, we're sort of catering towards the lower ranked players, you know, with this changes to skill-based matchmaking, AOMM. It's just one of those things that I've really been thinking about, and, you know, I thought I might as well do a little video about it and just talk through, you know, what my favourite points in these old games were, and see if we can maybe ever get back there. I'm not too sure if we will, hopefully one day we might. Like I sort of said a little bit earlier on in the video, the main thing for me that I think I really don't get a connection with like I used to is certainly the weapons. You know, for me, there's so many iconic weapons further back in the franchise, but now, honestly, I don't think I could tell you 4 or 5 weapons that are in Black Ops 3, whereas if I just randomly said Modern Warfare 2, I could easily list off like probably even 10 plus weapons that I absolutely loved using. So for me, they've got to find a balance of, obviously, they've got to find a balance of weapon balance for the first thing, because it always seems like to me, as soon as a new game comes out, there's one weapon that's absolutely insane. You see it all the time in the betas. You know, the Jackal, for example, in Black Ops 3 was absolutely ridiculous in the beta. Got patched to death, and then now I don't really think anybody uses it. I haven't played the game in a little bit, so I might be wrong. It might be back of the new thing. But it always seems like now when they release a new game, there's 1 or 2 weapons at the start that are insane. They get patched, and then it just never really gets the same. Then something else gets buffed, and it's just a bit, you know, all the way throughout the year, they're buffing and the nerfing guns and this type of thing. It just never doesn't really settle right for me. And also, I feel like actual choices of weapons as well is something that you don't see as much anymore. Like for me, I would happily run like an LMG. Like in Modern Warfare 2, I'd easily put a RPD or AUG on, or AUG, or however you say it. Whereas now, you very rarely see people run LMGs or only shotguns. Now it's just sort of SMG, AR, that's it. So I feel like a lot of those players who maybe like to play a certain way maybe can't as much because the weapons aren't as good. You know, there's major downsides to them. Just so many great iconic weapons from back in the series, you know, from like Modern Warfare 1 right up until like Black Ops 2. I could probably name so many great weapons. Camos as well is one thing that I feel like the more camos that have come into the game in general, the worse they've got, because the expectations have gone up so much. Like especially in Black Ops 3 now, I mean, the camos have been absolutely terrible in my opinion anyway, you know, especially the event camos. I mean, next to nothing coming from them. It just seems to me like the more they've tried to do with camos, the worse it's got. When it's done right and there's loads of different choices and people aren't having to spend £30 to get a tracer pack or whatever it is to put a camo on the gun, then that's the right way to do it. For me, I prefer the more simplistic camos, the ones in like Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 1, where you get sort of like 6 or 7 or maybe even 8 choices. You work your way up for headshots, and then at the end you get like a main camo. I would like to see obviously gold, diamond. I like those things that are in the game, but I feel like the progression from camos for a while sidetracked, didn't it? And you're having to get long shots and you're having to get kills while diving or whatever it is. It just seems too complicated. Feels like everything now is just so overcomplicated in the game, whereas before I think what made it so great was how simplistic the game was. You know, you rocked up, you turned your Xbox or PlayStation on, you put a class together on any weapon that you really wanted to use, you throw your favourite camo on and you're away. Whereas now I feel like you've got to run this certain weapon or this certain attach 5 or 8 attachments to really make your gun worth using. Whereas before, just putting a red dot sight on it would make it like so good, like better than it would be before. So I think a lot has changed, and the player base has changed as well. You see a lot of people who did used to play Call of Duty a lot, they've just moved on to other things, and you can't blame people because the game, for me, it doesn't feel the same anymore. Let me know what you think anyway. Like I did say at the start, I'm interested in all people's opinions are. Do you think it'll ever be as good as it was before? Or do you think it's sort of what it is now is how it'll be going forwards? For me, I can't see it changing. I'm interested to see what the new Black Ops game's going to look like this year. Obviously, this is rumoured or pretty much confirmed that's what it's going to be. But even still, I feel like just the general feels of the games, they just don't feel like what they used to. And again, something else that I touched upon a little bit earlier, the maps. So many iconic maps from that period I talked about earlier, those 5 or 6 games back to back. Just absolutely amazing maps. There was only maybe 1 or 2 on every game that you think, oh no, not this map, but it'd get skipped out anyway, it wouldn't get voted. Whereas now, honestly, I probably know 1 or 2 Black Ops maps, Black Ops 6 maps. They're just not memorable. There's no... Maybe it's just from a design standpoint, maybe there's no one, not the right person leading the design to bring back what we really like. But again, for a number of years, there's been a lot of maps that I just haven't really enjoyed, and what you've seen a lot of is them just bringing old maps back, which is like, obviously it's good because we want to play on these old maps, but let's have some new really great maps. But they just don't seem to be able to crack it, in my opinion. But I might be wrong. You might think, what are you talking about? I love all these maps on Black Ops 6, and if you do, fair enough. You know, everyone's entitled to their own opinion, but I just thought I'd come on today and just have a little bit of a chat about, can the game ever be as good as it was? Because for me, it's not what it used to be. Let me know what you think anyway. I hope you have enjoyed today's video. A little bit of a shorter one. It's going to be around about 10 minutes long. I just thought I'd come on and have a little bit of a chat about the game in general. I'm still going to be playing these old CODs on my channel as I always do. Let me know if you want to see any specific Call of Duty played on this channel. There's a lot of Black Ops 1, Modern Warfare 2 at the moment, but I have got all the other ones. I'm maybe thinking about loading up Modern Warfare 3 because that was such a great game as well. But yeah, I hope you have enjoyed today's video, guys. If you have, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I really do appreciate it. Every single one of you that's watched the video, likes it, comments, anything, just even watching, like I say, is really big help. And I'm hoping to hopefully soon hit 500 subscribers. Alright guys, that's everything for now. Take care.